plays count when you're in there because you just aren't going to get as many as you'd like sometimes, just depending on how the game's going. So I thought we were starting to kind of settle in there a little bit. I thought the guys that came in later in the game did great. Cleveland did a good job, big zone team. They matched us pretty well. But no, I mean, I feel like first time out there, I felt comfortable, felt poised. Obviously, the first play is not kind of what you want for the first play, but after that, I thought we did a good job. We communicated well up front. They did a really good job with protection. At least one of those sacks was on me for sure, just holding the ball too long. So that's something I'll work on, and just maneuvering in the pocket is something I've always got to work on. So other than that, I missed an easy one to Marvin, a little quick out that I wish I would have hit. But other than that, I felt good out there. I thought we were seeing it all on the same page, and there's obviously things to clean up, but I thought it was a pretty good day.
Did you feel your comfort level grow as the drives went off?
For sure, yeah, and that's like anything. Like the first play, you're a little bit, especially first game here in the NFL, like you're a little bit nervous, but then after that, you're just playing ball. So definitely felt that setting in. Was feeling more comfortable. And like in these preseason games, it's just hard to get in a rhythm the way we're doing it, because we're just trying to get looks and a lot of people playing and figure it out. So I think we're doing a good job. Obviously, want to win the game. That's the goal. So want to get better from that standpoint. But no, I thought the guys, we played the whole way through, and I think everybody saw that.
After that second series, you spent a lot of time on the sideline with Marvin Jones. It's like a 10-year vet. What was he kind of sharing with you after that?
Yeah, we're just talking. I mean, that's the first time. Obviously, we've been together in practice and all that, but in a game, it's different. And the communication, and we had a third down, and we had a certain route on this third down, and we're just talking about, how deep he is, what I'm thinking he's going to do, how I'm seeing it, how he's seeing it from his standpoint, and it's just great conversations to have. A guy that's been doing it for a long time, and now playing with a new quarterback, and I haven't played with him before. Those are things you just got to work out and talk about. So he's awesome, communicates really well. And that's what I was just kind of trying to do with all the guys. Like, this is what I'm seeing here. This is why I did that. That's why I made this call, and just working through it.
Do you look upon this result tonight as disappointing in any way, or do you just look upon it, hey, it's a learning experience, it's the first preseason game?
Yeah.
Just move on from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing anytime you lose, but it is a preseason game, and for us, that doesn't change anything. We still want to win, but you do have to take the nuggets that you can learn from, and some things you're going to do well, and other things that'll kind of show you, I need to work on this. You got to clean this up. So we learned a lot. There's a lot of things that we need to work on. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to win the game, and we didn't. So we want to get better at that.
You admittedly held the ball a little bit on a couple plays. Would that be normally where you scramble a little bit and you're just trying not to scramble and take those hits in the preseason?
No, not. It wasn't that, but I will agree with what you said. I think using my legs a little bit in those situations when protection's great. We don't have anybody open. They're just matching us well on defense. They had some good zone calls today. Just using my legs to extend some plays and put us in a better situation. I think I could have done that a little bit better tonight for sure. But no, it didn't have anything to do with me not trying to take a hit or anything.
Take a minute at all or a second at all to kind of soak it in, or just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something we talked about this week, some of us players, like during the national anthem. That's a really cool time to soak it all in. We're all lined up right there. The whole stadium's quiet, and you can kind of just reflect and know how blessed you are to be out there. And it was a pretty cool moment for my first time out there, and really just even to hear guys like Linder, like he talked about that, and this is his 8th year, and he's still, like, that moment is still so big for him every game. So we're grateful to be out there.
Any nerves more so for this game than many other games that you played, just because it's the first one, NFL now?
Not really. I mean, a little bit of just like, first NFL game, whatever that is. I mean, not really. I usually typically get nervous before the first game of any season anyways, so that's pretty standard. But no, it was exciting. I was ready to get out there. It's been a long time coming. This has been my dream, so it was good.
I don't think this could give you one of those really short passes that you guys are hitting early.
Yeah, he's awesome. Just run after the catch, super strong, physical runner with the ball, and you can see what he does in space. Like, we had a few tonight that he did a really good job. He always will make the first guy miss or shed the tackle, so that's something that he's really good at. And then he's just a really dynamic player because he can run any route in the route tree and get open, and then he can do stuff like that where you get the ball in his hands and he can make plays.
Did you talk about the throw you made to Marvin Jones? Glad you had time and you watched him run that route, and like you read that play.
Yeah, we had trying to think what right on that play. So I was in the pocket for forever. So that eventually ended up turning into a scramble, basically, because he's seeing me back there like, all right, I hitch up 3 or 4 times, nobody's open, and he did a good job of just getting open and reacting. And that's something we've been working through camp is a scramble drill. And I didn't actually scramble, but everyone has that time clock of, all right, the play is not working as it was designed. At this point, we got to make something happen. And he did a good job, reacted quick, went upfield, and at that point I saw his back turned. I could have probably led him a little bit more. I just didn't want to overthrow him with the DB's back turn, so he made a great catch.
Coach Meyer mentioned wanting to up the tempo on the offense, get to the offensive line, or get to the line a little bit quicker. Is that just them getting the play call to you earlier, or are you taking a little bit of a different approach in the huddle?
I think it's a little bit of everything. Different times, it's different things. Like, it's just sometimes you're not going to be able to get the play call in really quick. Like, Coach Bev's got a tough job to get the right call for that situation. It changes every play. So sometimes it could be that, but I thought we did a good job getting the call in. It's more so now, like early, when you have different personnels coming in and you're playing a lot of different guys, you got to get used to the flow of substitutions, and we got a big roster right now, so a lot of guys are playing, so it's not always the easiest thing just to come in and out and stay on the ball really fast. So that's something we definitely need to work and get better at, and in practice having just the play clock emphasis. Like, when I get the call, let's get it out, get up there quick, try to ID it so we can make adjustments, because that's what you don't want is to get up there late and not be able to react with the defense is going. You're just snapping it because you got to hurry and beat the play clock. So I'm sure that's what he's talking about, and I agree. It's something we got to get better at. But, yeah, it's always a little bit tougher when you got so many substitutions right now. Thank you.
Concerning that you had most of your starters and they had most of their backups, third teamers even?
Concerning, yeah, everything's concerning. That's my job to be concerned. Yeah.
Coach, with practice, CJ had Thursday, pretty good one from what I saw, and then made a couple plays tonight. Are you much more encouraged?
CJ Beathard?
CJ
Henderson.
Oh yeah. I saw him make a couple plays out there tonight. I'm just like the fact he's getting back into game shape. I'm not sure how many plays he had, but that COVID knocked the teeth out of him, and then he came back and started practicing good. So we just got to get him revved up at game speed and game shape. We get Taven Bryan back tomorrow. We get Philip Dorsett back tomorrow, which is going to be important. DJ Chark's still a little bit of ways away. We need some juice on offense right now.
The Schobert trade, can you just take us through why he wasn't a good fit for this defense?
I wouldn't say he's a good fit. We felt good about the depth that we have right now at the linebacker position, and that was one of those things. I just listened and learned a lot about the whole process with that, and I get it. You got special teams value too. With you start taking Quarterman and Quincy Wilson and Dakota, and there's another one, Chappelle. So we have 4 young cats that have some really special teams value to us right now.
How did you feel out
And Damian, we felt, is really coming on. I'm sorry?
How did you feel out there? Your first NFL game coaching, and then first game in general in a couple
Felt
of
great
years.
until I looked up and saw 85 yards at halftime. So
What do you feel as positives for your defense? I mean, it seemed
Defense?
It seemed like the run defense.
Yeah, I thought good energy. I thought we're gonna, we are, the Baltimore, and it's the Jaguar style of Joe Cullen. I thought the defense line, we made some investment in the defense line. I never felt like we lost the line of scrimmage on the defense. Obviously, we just got to make a couple plays with balls in the air. The two screen plays came, it was like we never saw a screen before. And they came out, Cleveland executed it good, and we just didn't play well on the screens.
Did you find it at all disheartening, even though a lot of the players that were in the game at the time may not even be on your roster, that gave up a 20-play, 89-yard drive in the fourth quarter that ate up 10 minutes of the clock?
Am I disheartened?
Yeah, I mean, just when you see something like that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Just, like you said, I'm not sure. I'll visit with our defensive staff, who's on the field, why are they on the field, why do we take it. Coach Strong and I had a little chat, like, the newness to me is the length of the season. I keep hearing that over and over again, and I just, I'm learning. I